Okay. Good morning, everyone. We are from English Academic Purpose Class B, and today we'll be presenting a topic titled Democracy in Indonesian Democracy. Before we begin, let us introduce the member of our group. First, we have next. First, we have Fabian Gani with student ID 3312300126. Next, Muhammad Rifkiavan Putra Dalla with student ID 3312300138. Next, Jeremia Tohanan Marcena Manurung with student ID 33123039. Together, we work collaboratively to prepare and deliver this presentation. Now that you know our team, let's move on to your main topic. Today, we will discuss Indonesian democracy, a crucial foundation that shapes how our nation function and develop. The topic is important because democracy influences not only political decisions but also the daily lives of citizens. Next, let's now move on to what is democracy. What is democracy? Democracy comes from the Greek, consisting of the words demos, meaning people, and kratos, meaning power of or government. Thus, democracy can be defined as a government of the people, by the people, and for the benefit of the people. Let's now move on turn to principle of Indonesian democracy. Principle of Indonesian democracy, point one, people's sovereignty. Point two, freedom to express opinions. Point three, free and fair elections. Point four, rule of law. Point five, openness, accountability, and transparency of government. Next, to I give my friend Fabian Gani to presentation.
Yeah, I will explain the type of democracy. In democracy, I have two types. First is direct democracy, and second is indirect democracy. In direct democracy, the people directly participate in making decisions, and in direct democracy, the people select representatives to make political decisions. Next, the history of democracy in Indonesia. In 1945 to 1959 is a parliamentary democracy. In parliamentary democracy is a system in which the parliament hold the main power in making political decision. In 1959 to 1969 is guided democracy. Guided democracy is a political concept that combines elements of authoritarianism with democracy, where the power is concentrated in a single leader or a small group that hold control over the country important decision. In 1966 to 1998 is democracy Orde Baru. In Orde Baru democracy was an important period in Indonesian political history marked by restriction on the opposition and the implementation of a Pancasila democracy concept. And now 60 dari in 1998 to now is reform democracy. In reform democracy, this phase is marked by a return to more open democracy principle, including fair election, press freedom, and the decentralization of power to local government. Next. Example of democracy participate around us. Partic- First is participate in the general selection or regional selection. Second is student council president selection. Third, open class discussion. Fourth, respecting other people's opinion. And fifth, expression aspiration in an orderly manner. Next. Challenge in democracy. In democracy, have a challenge. Challenge of democracy is a four. First is money politics. Second is abstain from voting. In third, intolerance. And fourth is spread of hoax. Next, I will give a presentation for my friend is Rif Gavan.
Okay, next I will give a brief overview of the case. First, a large-scale demonstration took place in Pati, Central Java around August 10, 2025. Second, the main trigger was the drastic increase in land and building tax, which reportedly rose by up to 250%. There were also several local policies considered unpopular, such as the town square renovation project and the plan for a 5-day school week. Third, the estimate number of participants ranged from 85,000 to 100,000 people, showing how massive the public response was. Lastly, the impact of the case was significant. The controversial tax policy was revoked, and the regional legislative council filed a special investigation into whether the region's policies were considered non-accommodative. Okay, and the next case overview. For number one, massive demonstration in Pati, Regency Central Java around August 20 to 13, 2025. And number two, the trigger, a drastic increase in land and building taxes of up to 250%. In addition, other local policies deemed unpopular include the Alun-Alun development project, renovations, and the 5-day school closure. And number three, number of protesters is 85 85,000 to 1,100,000 people. And the impact, the controversial PPP2 tax was cancelled, and the party regional People's Representative Council proposed a right of inquiry to investigate the region regarding policies deemed unaccommodating. Okay, from this case, we can learn several important implications. First, local governments must be more sensitive to the economic burden faced by citizens and ensure transparency in policy making, especially regarding taxes. For the second, the role of media and civil society is crucial in monitoring government's actions and raising issues that affect the public. Third, formal mechanism such as the regional council and the right of inquiry must be strengthened so they are not merely procedural but truly effective. And finally, regulations regarding the use of force during demonstrations must be clear to prevent any violation of human rights. Okay, and in conclusion, the democracy has achieved significant progress since the reform era, but this is still much work to be done to strengthen it. The case in party shows that citizens can influence public policy through collective action, although ideally problems should be addressed before they escalate into a crisis. Finally, democracy is not only about elections, but also about having a government that is fair, responsive, and committed to protecting the rights of all citizens. Okay, that's all, and thank you.
That concludes our presentation on Indonesian democracy. Throughout this discussion, we have shown how democracy in Indonesia has evolved, the principle that support it, and the challenge that still need to be addressed. We believe that democracy is not only a system of governance, but also a shared responsibility that requires awareness, participation, and commitment from all citizens. Thank you for your attention and for taking the time to listen to our presentation. We sincerely appreciate it.